How do you handle false teachers? That's a real interesting question that we all face regularly, especially in this new online world that we live in, where AIs can be made to look real, and it's sometimes even hard to tell what is real and what's an AI these days. So how do you deal with false teachers? How do you recognize them? Well, the easiest way is you will know them by their fruits. What do they say versus what do they do? Even sometimes you'll recognize things they say in your spirit that they're just not right. So how do we deal with those things? Well, Paul had some ideas, as you might imagine. He wrote some of them down and sent them to Titus. So we're going to carry on where we left off last night in Titus 1. We're going to start at verse 9, and we're going to talk about how and what you do when you deal with false teachers. So, we were discussing last night leadership. Well, these are going to be some more attributes of a good leader because they will be able to recognize and deal with false teachers. So holding fast the faithful word as he has been taught. So that is what you do with false teachers. You hold fast to the truth of the word of God, that he may be able by sound doctrine, so by the word of God, both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. Well, gainsayers are unbelievers or people who would like to debate with you. For there are many unruly and vain talkers, so empty words, so they just talk for the sake of talking. Deceivers, and especially they of the circumcision. So a lot of times, that is the people who think they have made it, the Pharisees of the day, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert or try and tear down whole houses, teaching things which they should not. And they do it just for the sake of money. One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said the Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, and slow bellies. So that's how you deal with false teachers. As always, Peter Barkley here, host of the Hangout Sessions. Check out the new episode. Please subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow.